the mic is working, I think. So, I've been playing Pokemon Unbound for a while, and I thought I might as well record a few playthroughs. Like, I don't know why, I guess just for fun. I'll upload them on YT for no reason. Just there to, sit around and do whatever. Now, I recorded two more videos previously. It was about the first one was about EV training, like how EV training works. I'm not a master myself. I do have a few conceptual lackings, like how does the EV cap works, like what's the maximum limit and how the spread actually works. But honestly, I'm a casual player. I'm not a speedrunner. I don't really look into peak optimization. That takes a lot of time. I only play this game as a, like relaxing thing, and I don't want to stress myself out with that stuff. However, I do understand that some amount of optimization is good for ease of gameplay, you know. So, yeah, Pokemon is nice. Now, I'm playing a fan made ROM hack version thingy. It's called Pokemon Unbound. It's like one of the best Pokemon ROM hacks that are out there. Like Pokemon Radical Red and other stuff like that. I've been playing Pokemon Unbound, and I thought since I'm starting to record, I might as well record from the beginning. Like, not exactly the beginning. I'm just looking into this game. So I'm using John GBA. I don't cheat. However, I had to do it once because my save file got corrupted, and I lost one of my favorite Pokemons, which was a Togekiss, like that thing, the egg Pokemon. So I had to use a cheat to encounter Togetix in the wild, and I caught one, and then I used that one. Other than that, there are no other cheats that I have. I genuinely don't like cheating because cheating doesn't really make anything fun. So yeah. Now, aside from that, I am currently gonna I'm currently on my way to getting my second legendary Pokemon. That's why I thought it would be important to start from here. Let's start the game. I'm using John GBA. I'm playing Pokemon Unbound, that version mentioned above. Whatever. The game is pretty nice. So yeah. Clicking start. Oh yeah, I have 5 badges. And I caught a bunch of random Pokemons at random areas. This is the starting area, Frozen Heights. This is where the game starts. There are a lot of short keys that I use all the time. You can save a bunch of short keys on select, and I have a bunch of them. I usually use the L one. If you click L, it directly opens the whatever item is there. I keep the bike there because I like to use the bike a lot. And the R is there to help me find Pokemons using the Dex Nav, like this thingy, the Dex Nav. It's Tuesday that time, huh? I've got a lot of stuff here. I play on vanilla difficulty, by the way. That's an important fact. People who play Pokemon Unbound definitely know that. I'm gonna check out the Shadow Base. Is it still there? This thing is still here. It is deserted. As far as I remember, okay, I can't. Okay, I can just speed up. So as far as I remember, there was like a area where I can get a Houndoomite, like Mega Evolution Stone for Houndoons. There's also a circle on my top left corner. It's a dowsing machine. I'm not sure why it's called that, but apparently the dowsing machine. Does this sound complicated? Make no sense. Because you're a kid. Anyway, so there's that. This is not here, so I'm gonna have to explore a different area. Anyways, what was I talking about again? Don't remember. So there should be like a lab area somewhere around here. Nothing here, so I guess I'll go through that door. The cage is empty. I think it was somewhere around here. I guess it's not anymore. So I didn't get the Handumite, but I did got the Gardevoir from this area. Wait, I'm already on this floor. Wait, no. Not that one. This one. Yeah. Okay. What's the boss table? Oh, there's an item here. Oh, there it is. The Handumite. Yay. Got the Handumite. Even though I don't have any Handums. Yeah. I want to escape this place. That's nice. I have a bunch of items, like a lot of them. Oh, about that, there's the way to like use costumes, right? You go to, there's this costume box. I have this one. I can dress up as Marlon. Yeah, that's nice. Now, I want to get my Zygarde as soon as I can, so I have like 55% cells, and when you have 55% cells, you can craft, like, it's weird to say that you can craft a Pokemon, but you can. It's basically the Zygarde 50% form here. So let's talk to this guy first. Looks like you've collected 50% of cells. You're halfway there. Talk to my wife. Yep. Looks like you've collected that many cells. Assemble these in a temporary construct. Okay, I got this serpent. There we go. Zygarde 50%. Anyways, so my main problem with recording a gameplay is like I constantly have to break and do other stuff around the home. Anyways, please be aware that this Zygarde is only a temporary construct and any stat change will be lost when it is disassembled. So yeah, you can actually like talk to this person again, and then you can deconstruct in a, like, basically just return all the cells back to their original state or something. I'm gonna have to catch one to show you how that works. Like, there are random cells lying around, they shine and you got to collect them. When you do collect them, you get like 1% of cells, and I had like 54, so I get that. Anyways, let's look at Zygarde. Hey, what's up? Guardian of the Order. Nice. Now this is all neat and stuff, but this Zygarde is probably not the good one, or not even the best one. So I need to get a Zygarde that at least has better like stats. I also need the right nature, but I can genuinely just, you know, like, go to a guy in Telltown, pay him 50,000 and get this Zygarde's nature to be changed. So I can change the nature at any time, but I cannot change the IVs, the stats. Also, there's an item here that you can use to see the IVs. It's called the stat scanner. If you do that, you can like look into the IVs of a Pokemon. Most of my Pokemons are pretty trash. Like, genuinely, I wanted to change my Lucario, but I didn't because I already had a lot of work on it. My Lucario got most of this EVs into its thing. Oh, those are base stats. That's awesome. Alright. I'm not sure why my Crobat has so much EV in its defense stat. That's why it's like super strong. I always wondered why my Crobat is super like defensively bulky. Guess this is why. Well, anyways, you can do that stuff here and there. Now, Pokemon Unbound has a lot of extra fun features, such as swarms. You know, Pokemons normally don't appear everywhere, There are rare Pokemons. They appear at certain times in certain areas, and it is usually broadcasted here. Ik Yilgum Yig Yig Yil Yilgin on Route 5. This is a rare opportunity to get, so don't pass it up. So yeah, I'm just gonna go to Route 5 and show you people how that works, while also talking about how the other features work. There's so many like quality of life stuff here. Also, there's a feature for Pokemon raids. Oh, this is the daycare center, by the way. Look at that reference. Do you get the reference? A whaler chasing a skitty. Anyways, so this is Route 5. I can find one of those Pokemons. Let me look into Dex now and see. Oh, this one. I already have this one, right? I don't. Okay, I'm gonna have to catch one then. So if I just run around here and I can encounter one of them, but it's not like it's 100%. I will also encounter other Pokemons. So let's use the Dex Snap. That will ensure that I do actually, only face this Pokemon. Now let's click R. There it is. Oh wait, is it a shiny? Oh, it's not. For some reason I thought it'd be a shiny. I don't want to do anything with it, so I'm just gonna use Pokeballs on it. Also, there's a shortcut. If you click L, a Pokeball is thrown. Oh, it doesn't work. Do I have any better Pokeballs? I have a few Great Balls. I'm gonna throw it again. Even Premier Balls are absolutely useless anyways. Yeah, there you go. So I've got that. That's one thing. Now let's go to the raid den. There's a raid den. Oh, I can't cut it. Okay, I need a Pokemon that can use cut. There's also a feature called like quick HMs. So you don't have to use your Pokemon's HM specifically. The homing moves, the moves that are like the hallmarks of progress and stuff. Your Pokemon doesn't need to learn that move to actually be able to use them. They can just be able to learn it, and you just need to have the HM and the badge, and you can like just apply it everywhere. That's nice. And there are other things that I want to talk about, but I guess that'll happen in another time. So take care, bye bye. So again, this is Zeb right here, and I'm gonna get back to playing. So I was talking about getting a Zygarde, right? I think I should also show off my Pokemon collection thus far. And is my sound low? Yes, low. Should be enough. I don't want that to be the main focus. So these are like my Pokemon collection. These are my main Pokemons. And I also have HM Pokemons, random stuff, which are utility Pokemons. I've got a bunch of weird Pokemons throughout. I got a Vulpix from an egg. Got a shiny Geodude. That was nice. I got a Mantee because this piece of shit annoyed the hell out of me. I was in a route, I was trying EV training, and it suddenly came out of nowhere, and it just took it took up all of my PPs, like the Pokemon PowerPoints, like the amount of times you can use a move. It took up all the PPs, this thing. I was so angry I just captured it. And there's this Yeti Pokemon. I named it Yeti because I don't know why it looks like a Yeti but with crab legs. A Pelipper that apparently had good EVs, no, not EVs. It had good IVs, but when I caught it, it was just diabolical. It's still pretty good though. It has some weird moves. And then I got this Air Chew, which is a Pikachu that with the air balloon. It has that levitate ability. I thought it was pretty good, but it's really not useful at all because it just dies to everything, even to Golduck's of its own level. I was using some Golducks to EV train its special attack, but this thing just keeps dying. I can't use them until I get a light orb. A light orb, is a held item for Pikachu specifically. It increases a Pikachu's attack and special attack by 2 times. So that's a huge boost. These are a bunch of raid Pokemons I caught a few times. Like random stuff. I don't need any of them. And then I have a whole box of natures. So I like to encounter specific Pokemons with specific nature. All of these Rels or Gardevoirs or like Krillia have synchronized ability with a specific nature. So I've gotten all of them so I can, farm the specific nature of a Pokemon that I want to in the wild, and that's about it. And then I'm gonna jump to can't I drag click? That's annoying. But there we go. So yeah, and then there's a bunch of useless Pokemons. I randomly caught them for fun, and then I threw them around because like what else can I do anyways? My only legendary Pokemon is this Solgaleo. You can actually get a Cosmog during the like story mode. There's like this character who is holding on to Hoopa. He forces Hoopa to summon a Zapdos, but Hoopa summons a bag with a Cosmog inside it. So you as a player can like pick it up. It had great stats, which is like awesome. We'll just look at that stat spread. It was just awesome. Anyways, but it did not have the right nature. What I did was go to a guy in Telltown, and like a town in this game. He can change nature of Pokemon at the cost of all of its friendship points and $50,000. It's not dollars, whatever the currency is in this game. So I've got Mamoswine, my powerful attacker. He's really strong. I invested in the defense, but he still lacks a lot of special defense. I have to work on that a lot. Like a lot. I'm gonna explain how EV training works soon enough when I'm like training my Zygarde. And right now I need to get a Zygarde, so I'm gonna have to get into that real quickly. Let me show off some other stuff. Solgaleo. I've got Noivern. The fast special attacker is pretty solid. It's not fully trained yet. We've got Gengar, my menace. This thing is a menace. Mainly because it has this combo of Toxic and Hex. The attack does double damage if the target is affected by any type of status problem, which can be done with Toxic. I should probably get like Hypnosis instead of Toxic because that would be more effective. And then I have Gardevoir. This one, not the best one. I got it before the stat scanner item was available to me and the Dex Nav. The Dex Nav actually allows you to, encounter the same Pokemon multiple times, and if you encounter them enough times, they, increase their quality of stats. So they become better Pokemon. And then we have my main Pokemon, the starter one, Metagross. I'm still kind of sad about its stat spread. I don't like it. I got Togekiss. Oh, this is like the Pokemon I was talking about that I had to cheat to get because my save file somehow corrupted and I lost the egg that the NPC gives you in Fallshore City. That grandma gave me a nice egg. I also got a nice Togetic from it, but it just corrupted, so I had to get this one. It has a weird thing. I got Pokérus while I was hunting for a Mamoswine up to turn into Mamoswine, and one of it had the Pokérus, and I made sure to spread it to all of them. Now, all of them did got it, they healed, but Fleeky here doesn't heal for some reason. Then we got Staraptor, the nuking Pokemon. Staraptor in the chat. There's mention in for Generation 5 where Staraptor just keeps using Brave Bird. It's a solid move. It has the reckless ability. I made sure I got that. And we got Embor. We got Roly Poly from the kid of a gym leader. It was really useful for one time, but it's really niche. Look, it came from Alicia, the gym leader. And we got this Pyroar. I got it from a trade from someone. It also is pretty nice, but it's not my main Pokemon. Then we got Arcanine. Dang, this thing is strong. And its stats are like elite level. It's basically my main fire type Pokemon. And we got Samurott, like the best of both worlds type of thing. But I still take it for the physical attack. It's not my main Pokemon. Glalie, I got it for a time and then I left it. It got Swan. I was also just genuinely so good that I wanted to use it, even though I had no plan to use it in the first place. But just look at that stat spread, bro. Just look at it. And yeah, that's about it. Now these are like pending for EV training. Like all of them will get EV trained. I have so many things to do. And we got Crobat. My, I don't know what to say. This thing is strong. It also has a niche move. Then we got my Lucario. I really liked it. I thought it was a good one, but it seems like the defenses are not just enough for it. So yeah, they're still good, but not that good. Like Solgaleo alone can replace Metagross and Lucario in normal terms. But when I'm doing the Mega Evolution, Lucario and Metagross really become more strong. So I'll think about that later, like team composition later on. Right now I'm focusing on like getting the Zygarde 50%, a good one with good stats and stuff. So what I have to do first is I can change the nature at any time. That's not a problem. So what I do need is I need to look into a one that has good IVs. So I'll just have to constantly, construct and deconstruct the thing to make sure I have enough, Oh no, I did not want the beast. This thing is useless because it's like level 10. And it's also not that good to train. Wait, it's level 50? Bro, what? Why is it level... Oh, because I have like more than 50 cells. Oh, that's a good stat spread. Wait, damn, that's actually a good stat spread. Holy. Let me really quickly look into my Pokédex. I've got Goldex. This is a free app I use. It's not bad. It's not the best one, but still, it gets the work done. ZYGR. Huh? How is it spelled then? ZYZIG? That's Zigzagoon. How do you spell Zygarde? ZYG. Oh, there. Oh, it's not guard. It's grade or whatever. Anyways, so the 50% form is my favorite one. I think it's power construct. What does that mean? Other cells gather to aid when its HP becomes half or less. Then the Pokemon changes into full complete form. That's actually a good thing, like, right? Let me. Okay, no, I don't. Aura break. What does aura break do? Makes dark aura and fairy aura weaken moves to their respective types. While the Pokemon is on dark aura or fairy aura, weaken moves perspective. I have no idea what that means. Rather than strengthening them. Okay, that's weird. Anyway, so this is the stat spread for Zygarde. It's very bulky. It's mostly a physical attacker. It has good enough speed and good HP. Okay, now look at the 10% form. It's just a fast thing. It's not that strong. It's definitely not worth it. Anyway, since I'm looking into it, so just from looking at it, I can tell I want the power construct ability. I actually have ability pills, so I can change that at any time. It's still a special attack. It's like a physical attacker. That's nice. So what I need to do is increase the... Okay, it's weak to dragon type, ice type, and fairy types. I think ice types moves are like a good combination of physical defense and defense. So I can't increase... by the way, I'm trying to look into what nature the Zygarde should have. So the nature should depends on which stat I want to increase in the long run, and think I think I need to increase the special defense. Maybe. Do I need to though? I can just increase this attack, right? Because the attack is very strong. It's not very strong. It's strong, but not strong enough. Okay, so I'm thinking I need attack at the cost of special attack. Because special, I don't think Zygarde has good special attack moves. So I'm gonna look into nature. Something that adamant. Adamant increases attack at the cost of special attack. So I need an adamant Zygarde, right? That's awesome. So we've got the nature. Now if I want to EV train it, I have to focus on attack, and since it's not that strong in terms of defense, I mean strong, but I think it needs more on that thing. If I can get power construct, I can definitely combat the HP issue. That's